Hey guys, and welcome back to Factorio ABPlus. As always, I'm joined by Arumba. How's it going, man?
Going well, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Doing well. Currently, sorting out all of the robot loading because there was robots flying everywhere and it's just ridiculous. There's no need for it. Okay, that's requesting Jivelite as well. Jivelite there.
Wow, we suddenly have 1.1 million coal in storage. That's not an issue anymore.
Yeah. That's the thing. Right, let's do that and that. Yay.
We don't need to
I'm
flare.
already rapidly removing a lot of the light paths for these robots. So that's Stereotype and Continuum now.
I don't like how if you have two pipes, and one of them is of a certain kind, two underground pipes, one's a certain kind, one's another kind. When they connect, they don't show the fluid that's in them because they're different types of pipe. You notice that? It's not a thing in vanilla because
yeah.
you can only have one type of pipe, but I'm wondering why would we even need storage of hydrogen over here? I don't think we do anymore.
We don't need storage of hydrogen.
Not in that location, based on the
right, okay.
stuff that I had just done.
So many robots.
Well, you've stopped making them for quite a while. And we're only using about, even with all of it, what you're doing right now, you're only using like 1,600 out of 7,500.
That's good. Well, what I'm doing right now is to try and minimize the amount of robots that we're using. I have a lot of processed copper in my inventory now. Outbrush is so useful. One of those things that you don't know you need until you need it.
Yeah, especially the way that Nextl implemented it into Picker. It's just incredibly convenient, and I love the belt balancer. Even though
Yeah,
I
belt
know
balancer's good.
every time I've done it though in multiplayer, people are like, "Well, actually, these aren't really the best ones. There's a better one." I always say that, and I just say I don't care because this one takes me about 4
convenient.
seconds. 4 seconds to set up and go away and go work on something else because there's always something else that needs to be worked on.
Yeah, and I'd rather work on that than like, oh well, you're losing like 1 item per 10-second throughput if you use that balancer. It's like, yeah, I don't care. Actually beyond caring. Alright, next thing is 2 red belts of coal, and the robots are fucking sorted. Coal to 4K.
I can't believe you've done this. You've been using steel pipes, Dejo. Why?
When?
Nope, that was me. I think it was probably before we had brass.
Probably.
And they were the longest underground one we had available, so.
I can't believe you've done this! Oh wait, never mind, it was me.
Yeah, well, it did seem like something you would do with your half underground belt. Like your underground belt that only goes one distance type waste.
Ain't no problem with that.
There's lots of problems with that.
It looks better.
Only because of the symmetry. That's the only argument.
See?
But it's easily solved by just...
Yeah, but that doesn't look better though, if you, like, make it symmetrical, but with a full distance. It doesn't look better. There's no excuse for that.
It's wasteful. Incredibly wasteful.
I don't know. It's not that wasteful. Maybe if we were, like, marathon mode, but we're not, so...
Now what am I going to do with all the steel underground pipe?
I don't know, we should have done it.
Yeah, but let's just pretend that you did it. Moving forward, it makes it easier for me.
Alright, okay. Got ya. Oh, actually... Means I need an extra red belt coming up here. Okay. Remove this coal from my inventory. There we go. Alright. Nice. I'm a fan of this.
Alright, so we got 160,000 crushed stone in the system. We should find that crushed stone and assemble it there instead of bringing it here to assemble. That would make a lot more sense. Where crushed stone?
I have no idea.
We have a warehouse full of it somewhere. I'm gonna risk using the show me location button.
Uh-oh.
Ah, okay, it's ahead of the sapphirite processing, but that's been defunct for a long time. And this copper line is surprisingly empty. Why is there none copper?
What copper line?
The primary copper line?
Well, there's a load of this copper stuff. Have I just not attached it properly or something?
I don't know, the copper lines are empty. Something's wrong. I should inspect.
I just want this being a regular warehouse now. Nice. Alright, I have significantly reduced the number of robots flying everywhere.
In the train area?
Yep.
How you do this? Ow.
Well, look. Look at where I'm standing.
Oh god, you're using storage warehouses. Why? I don't like those.
Because they're easier to copy and paste stuff into.
That's a good argument, but I still don't like them. But okay, fine. They're just not as efficient, though.
Why?
We've talked about this. Logistic chest Mark IIs have more space efficiency than storage warehouses.
Oh, we don't have logistics chest Mark IIs though.
But we will, and when we do, they're super, super easy to upgrade to.
Yeah, I'll just... Well, then I can replace stuff.
But not if they're warehouses. Then you'd have to have the robots
you just, like...
deconstruct.
No, you just paste the shit. Just paste it. That's not that tough.
No, you'll have warehouses that are full that aren't going to get emptied unless you deconstruct them and have them move it all into smaller chests. I think you're better off going straight to regular storage chests right now.
Yeah, we can just paste the stuff, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can just do that.
You want to do it manually.
It takes, like, no time at all.
Instead of just not doing that.
Or you can just get the robots to do it. Well,
Okay.
I mean, we're already at the point where we've got a load of storage warehouses full of shit, so... Anyway, that's not the point. That's not what I was talking about. I've centralized all the requester chests, or all the requester warehouses into one. It now just pulls off onto different belts. So that the robots don't need to do it. Oh, we've got no sulfuric acid, that's why we're not doing any more sludge.
Oh, that's what stopped copper. Okay. We should really... Copper is like, I think, one of the few metals in this pack that I think we should have set up on crafting combinators to do a... If we have oil, or if we have the sulfuric acid, then
Sulfuric acid, yeah.
process it this way, and if not, do it the other way, because...
Why are we having issues with sulfuric, though?
Probably related to purified water and all that. I'm still working on pipes and fluids and stuff in this area.
Oh, right, okay. Are you doing the... So you're working on the purified water just now?
I was, and then I was cleaning up the hydrogen chloride area with ferric chloride solution, and that got me looking at stone, and that's why I was looking at the crushed stone, and then I saw a crushed stone warehouse that was full, and now I'm here.
Oh, okay.
And if you have never been where I am, then...
No, I've been there.
I mean...
That needs moving as well, unfortunately.
I mean, people who might not understand how it's so easy to get... Well, you've played Factorio, so people will know, but still. It's like that episode of Malcolm in the Middle where Hal is trying to do stuff and he just keeps on getting distracted. One thing after the other.
Why have we got bricks going down the line that's supposed to be... Looks like it's been fixed now.
Probably a warehouse explosion.
No, that's a lot of bricks. It looks like... a belts went funky. Oh, maybe one of us was changing shit. Were you messing about where the limestone gets made?
I was, yes. Did I reverse the lines accidentally?
No, just the limestone line seems to have managed to get brick on it for a little bit.
You sure I didn't mix them up? I might have mixed them up.
I'm cleaning it now.
You see where I rerouted them south? They used to go north from the production.
Wait, no, you've definitely mixed them up.
I think I may have flipped them. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, you did.
Is there any way, using like just a combinator or two, that I could program a single filter inserter to dynamically change its filter between 3 different items, dependent upon their supply in a chest? So I don't have to use 3 inserters. If it's easy, I'll do it. If it's going to take me more than 5 minutes, then I'm just going to ignore it and just use 3. But
say it again?
A combinator setup, just a couple combinators, one filter inserter that would dynamically change its filter based on whether or not the chest has the supply of up to 3 items. So one filter that controls all 3.
You would need to do comparison, would you not? It changes dynamically based on what...
If you want to just look, it'd probably be easier. You see this chest?
Yeah, it probably would be.
I would prefer to just use one filter inserter that would control all 3 of these from this requester. And I had it set up before where it was just a regular inserter, but it was blocking stone. And so now I'm using 3 just to keep the stone coming in, because before it was tied to carbon, I think. But stone is needed to make the ferric chloride.
Yeah, you can actually.
Is it easy is the question. I know it can be done. Obviously, it can be done. Anything can be done.
Yeah. How much stone are you wanting in?
I just want there to be some stone so that it can feed the warehouse. See how now there's stone going down because I've got this? I would like to consolidate these 3 into 1.
Okay, so let's just say you want 1,000 of each of them in there.
I'm just doing 200 for now. I don't want them going nuts, but I mean, they're super, super fast at this angle. I think they can move more than a single belt's worth per second anyway.
There you go. Just do that for each one and then link it up to the inserter and hit set filters. Is that the right stone, or have I used a different stone? Oh, I've used recipe stone, my bad.
Here, we've got 3. I've set these ones up to work. I can't even see the wires. Did you wire this one just now?
No, it's not wired.
You put all 3 filters in?
No, you need...
I didn't do these 3 filters, did you?
I clicked on set filters and then I unclicked set filters, so... Oh, it must have set the filters based off of what's in the warehouse. Well, that's odd.
Yeah, here, let me have my setup that I know is set up to work, and then do your combinator.
Okay.
And then a new filter, and then once it's set up and working, then we can compare the 2 and then remove. Versus working on it while I'm working on it, making me confused because I was almost done setting it up.
Alright.
Here, you steal this one. This one's yours now.
Okay, thank you.
And I want to just get it at least functional so I can walk away.
I had lost my combinators in my massive inventory.
Yeah, we do have rather sizable inventories right now.
200, is that what you were wanting? Yeah.
Yeah, just like a stack. It doesn't need to be a huge amount. It's just the belts have priority because the belts will, well, they should have priority. But we're not making any of this stuff right now because there's no silicon ore.
What's this shit? Calcium chloride.
Oh god, is this stupid chest? This chest is not in the network, is it? No, it is. Then why aren't they bringing silicon ore?
There you go. Done.
We have 900,000 silicon ore in the network and none is being brought here? Why?
I don't know.
There are 7,000 logistic robots available. Where is all this silicon ore?
We have how much silicon ore?
According to what I'm seeing in just hovering over a roboport or whatever, like hovering over a warehouse, a logistic warehouse, there's 878,000 silicon.
That's crutinium. That's not silicon.
Oh, so we have no
yeah,
silicon.
they look almost exact. I done my filter inserter.
Okay, so you ended up needing 3 decider combinators.
Yeah.
The question is that better than 3 filters? Probably.
Probably cheaper.
Now, I don't know, though. For UPS, long term, just thinking out loud, is a combinator better or filter? They're all going to be checking the chest every tick to see if they should turn on.
I don't know. I don't know what would be better. For power, it'd probably be the combinators. Are they 500 watt? And
here's...
no, actually not, because combinators are kilowatt.
Well, we have a function of Bob's turned on that gets sort of inserter drain, so that's also a factor. They cost...
Oh, never mind. They cost 52 kilowatts.
Never mind. I was wrong. We don't have that on. We do have drain turned on, 500 watt. So yeah, one inserter is definitely cheaper.
Yeah, cheaper. It's half of it. Yeah.
Now, one thing we could do, I have an idea. Here, we'll do this in the next episode, though. I have an idea. I think we can go down to 1 combinator.
All right.
Cool. See you guys in the next one. See you in a bit.
Bye-bye.